So this is my brand new planner for the new year 2015. I got as usual, a simple planner, nothing too over the top or too complicated because my life is pretty simple. I don't have a lot going on a regular basis day to day, so I just needed a simple planner to write down errands or appointments or things to remind me because I'm sometimes forgetful, so if I don't write it down, I'll forget it. So this planner looks almost identical. It's pretty identical to the planner I was using in 2014. It just has this black leather-bound jacket or cover, and then it has the stitching on the outer corner. I decided to go with a splash of color this time, so I have some orange, and then the 2015 is kind of imprinted on the left-hand side. So this is what the planners look like side by side. Again, pretty identical. This planner again has the ribbon page holder, if that's what it's called, which kind of just holds your place so that you don't lose where you are, so that you can go directly to the spot that you need to go to. I'm not in the mindset of spending a ton of money on planners. So these planners that I buy, the simple ones, they're pretty inexpensive. I did want to get my planner this time before the new year, so this was probably a couple of cents more than the planner I got last year. This planner I got after the new year, so it was, a little bit cheaper, but I'm telling you, the price difference was not a big deal. And I wanted to get this planner before the new year started because I wanted to just go ahead and transfer all the information I had for this coming year from my old planner into this planner before I hit January 1st, which was yesterday. So let me just go in and kind of show what the planner looks like and talk about some of the subtle differences between this planner and my 2014 planner. Because there's not much of a difference. So you go in and of course you have, the 2015, and then on this page it's all your personal information. So like your name and your address and your phone numbers and your contact information, prescription medication, things like that is on that page. And then the next page you go into, it's the 2014 calendar, and then a 2016 calendar, and these are calendars at a glance, like the year at a glance. So they give you the year before and then the year ahead, and then you have your current year, which is 2015, and it's another year at a glance, but it's a bigger version, and it just has the 12 months. What I usually do is I circle all the people's birthdays that I know, usually people in my family. I just circle their birthday so that I have that at hand on a glance, and then any holidays, I'll make note of the holidays as well. Then on the next page, you have the whole year at a glance, but in a different, like a bigger section for you to write. So what I do with this is I write down family's birthdays again so that I can have that on hand if I need to see whose birthday's coming up, so that I can either call that person, wish them a happy birthday, or buy a gift or a card or something. I have that written down, and I also have down like certain major holidays, Valentine's Day, Christmas, Thanksgiving, stuff like that. So they have that, and the calendar last year, the daily planner had the same thing. Then on this page, you go into conversion tables. So we live in Costa Rica, and they use a metric system, which I'm not that familiar with. So they do have conversion tables here. Most everything is in Spanish, but I love this daily planner because it is in Spanish and in English. So they have that on this page. And then on this page, they do have holidays in the Americas. So like Central and South America, Central and South American holidays, and then the United States. So I celebrate pretty much most of the major holidays in America, so I do have a asterisk or a star right next to America. or the United States, so I can see which major holidays are coming up. And then I also put a star next to Costa Rica because obviously that's where we live. And we do celebrate those holidays as well. And my kids go to school here, so I need to know what days they're going to be having off. And then we get into the programmer for January. So this is the month of January at a glance. So you can kind of make notations of different days, like different appointments that you have, important days that you want to remember. I just wrote down some simple things. My daughter's gymnastics classes, my husband's birthday, paydays, and then we're going to be doing school at home. So I wrote down, you know, the days that we're going to be doing that. And then, of course, I wrote down little errands that I want to do back to school shopping. I think the kids will be starting school in February, so I want to make sure that I get ahead of that. And then here is the difference between this calendar and the one that I had last year. They do have a section here for notes, and on this section it just says goals for this month. What I'm using that for is just notation. So in January, I want to do the school at home, and I put down my goals for the kids. I'm going to be working with my daughter on building up her reading skills. She knows how to read already, but I want to work on her like reading and writing skills. And then my son doesn't know how to read, so we're going to be teaching him how to read. He's going into 1st grade. And then my older son has to do entrance exams to the 8th grade, so we have to work on him with that. So that's what I have there, and I love that difference because in the old calendar, as you can see right here, this is where they have for notation, which is, it's pretty small. So I prefer this. Now, going after that, you have the whole month, and it's more in detailed. And each page you have numbers. So you can use the numbers as like a guideline for your time. So from 7 a.m. and it goes to 7 p.m. And you can pretty much write whatever you want on the pages. So say you have an appointment at 2 o'clock, you can put it at the 2, a doctor's appointment 2 o'clock. Or you know, for me, what I did last year was I put the kids' school schedule. So I would put their names and then put the times that they were in school. And I, excuse me, I figure I will do the same thing this year in this daily planner as well. So I don't have too much going on in the daily planner yet because the year just started. We're still on vacation, so we're not doing too much on a day-to-day basis. I figure I will put more in detailed notes that I need to, things that I need to do for the schooling at home. I'm going to be doing some research on that on the internet because I want to make sure that I'm working with them at their age levels. My daughter's going into 2nd grade. My son's going into 1st grade. So we'll probably have some notations on that. I do put like errands and stuff that I have to run in here. And then it gets more into detailed in the notes section when I get to the months where my kids have birthdays. So in March, it's my older son's 15th birthday. So I just have here things that I want to do for his birthday, ideas and gift ideas and stuff like that. And then we go to April and we have my daughter's birthday, and she'll be 7, and she already told me she wants a frozen party. So we're going to do something at home, pretty simple. Nothing extravagant like I did last year for the kids. We're kind of keeping it simple this year. And so I have ideas for her party and gift ideas. And then also this month it's Easter, and we do our annual Easter scavenger egg hunt, and the kids get their baskets, and I do like a more elaborate Easter lunch type thing. And so I have ideas for Easter on here, and then pretty much nothing else. This whole daily planner and the calendars will get filled up once the kids are in school and we have more to do on a day-to-day basis. But for now, it's pretty empty. Now, we do go into August, and August is the baby's 2nd birthday. I can't believe he's going to be 2. And so obviously I have like a bunch of ideas for his party and gift ideas and stuff like that. So I have that written down in the notes section. And when you get to the actual day in the calendar, I do have their birthday written down on the actual day. Now, what I love about both calendars or both daily planners is that every single month has the Saturday and the Sunday on the right hand side, and they split a page. Now, usually, because most people, they utilize the weekday, Monday to Friday, they have a lot going on, a lot of errands and stuff like that. Monday to Friday, they get their own pages, a whole page, but Saturday and Sunday, they split a page, and it's usually more than enough for you to put whatever you need to do on those 2 days. So I do love that it stays consistent. Every month on the right-hand side, you have your Saturday and your Sunday, and I do love that. And then at the bottom, in this calendar, they do have like famous quotes, I believe, by different people. And then it also has a little section at the bottom, which the other daily planner did not have. Or it did, but I never utilized it. Look at that. Huh, I didn't even notice that. But this also has a section as a reminder, so you can put little important notes down here, like remember to buy milk, or remember that you have an appointment at 3, which you'll probably write on here anyway, but there's just a little reminder here. And then it also has a smaller calendar for the month of September that you can, which is the next month, which you can look at, and maybe you can circle important dates on here to remind you to transfer to the next month. So I do love that. Then going into September, it's my other son's birthday. He's going to be 7. So again, with the notations, the note section, I just put like birthday ideas for him and gift ideas and stuff like that. And again, the 2 months, the month before and then the month after. Again, you can make notations on that. And then at the very back, you have your directory. So you have people's phone numbers in here. What I did was I took everybody's phone number that I have in my phone, because my phone is very temperamental. And once it did erase all my contacts, and I had nobody's phone number. So what I did was I just transferred people's phone numbers to here so that I have it on paper. Just in case that happens again, I will have people's phone numbers on hand. That's what I have in there. And then after that, it does have the map of the world, which the old daily planner also had this. And I figured I can actually use this time for schooling at home, showing the kids the different cities and countries in the world and where they're located. So that is my brand new daily planner for 2015.